Hi, my name is Estrella. It means star in Spanish, and welcome to my channel. I've been getting a lot of tattoos recently. I got my first tattoo around my birthday, and around quarantine, I've gotten around 3 more sets of tattoos. It's not a lot, but I've been going to get them back to back. Like, I have 3 sets, but each time I get it, I get usually more than 1 tattoo. And I've been getting a lot of requests to make a tattoo tour slash piercing tour, so now I'm here. I've honestly been wanting to make a tattoo tour video since I got my first tattoo, but I thought it'd be really boring if I only had 1 tattoo to talk about. So yeah, as requested, here's a video about my piercings and tattoos. Before we jump into it, I'm really happy that Ana Luisa is sponsoring this video. Stay for a little bit for the vibes and the aesthetic, and if you want to skip it, it's totally fine. All the timestamps are in the description, so you can just skip this part and into the piercing or the tattoo part. They sent me 2 pieces. So this is the box that it comes in. It's super cute. And it comes with a thank you card. And it comes in this really quality bag. It's so cute too. So the first thing I got is this ring. So, ooh, it matches my light, I just realized. But it's really pretty. I've actually been wearing it a lot because I love chunky rings like this. I usually get pretty insecure about my hands, but this ring really just adds a lot more to it. I love the pop of blue. The next piece I got is actually on my ears, so it's this on my earlobe. There's a star on the earring, kind of reminds me of a tarot card. So I got it because I'm like pretty into spirituality. And my name means star in Spanish, so I just really resonate with anything that has stars on them. It's really dainty, and the details are just... Ana Luisa is great because their prices are really fair. It starts from $39 and then it goes up from there, so there's a piece for everyone. They also really care about the environment. All their pieces are sustainably made. Their goal is to actually have a net zero carbon footprint by the end of 2020. So that's pretty cool. And these pieces are pretty timeless. It goes with any piece, and they're tarnish free, so they're not gonna rust or anything like that. I personally really think it's important to purchase from ethical and sustainable brands because there's just too many fast fashion. When you see in the light, it's like a marble stone type design. And then here, I'm trying to show you like what it looks like. There's like some like little gems that form a star. So if you want to buy any jewelry pieces from Ana Luisa, just check my description box for the code ESTRELLO10 and you'll get 10% off. Thanks Ana Luisa for sponsoring again, and yeah, let's get into the video. So I'm gonna start with piercings. The first piercing is my lower earlobe. I got this when I was in elementary school. I feel like that's like the most basic piercing that people always have, and I personally think that it's great that I didn't get it when I was a baby, because when I see like babies get it and they cry, it just looks like it hurts a lot, but I did it by choice. So yeah, and I really like it. It's had a fair share of struggles, like it's closed for a few years because I didn't wear earrings and stuff like that, but overall it's doing okay. Yeah. And the second piercing is pretty recent. It's my upper earlobe. So as you can see here, it's really new. I did it literally a few months ago during quarantine, actually. So yeah. Yeah, I did it during quarantine. I was really bored, just like everyone else. I think there was still online school going on, but then like I didn't have much to do. And so I just pierced it myself. I used a sewing needle. I don't know if I can say I recommend it. Probably not. It hurt quite a bit, but overall I think it looks really nice. I did have like a pretty bad infection afterwards. It's still healing actually. I had to go to a doctor because it was crusty. She prescribed me with antibiotics or something like that. So yeah, my back looks a little bit weird, but in the front it looks good. So that's all that matters. I'm still wearing the starting or beginners piercing, whatever you call it. So yeah, but I really like it. I like the placement and everything. I saved probably $100, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. The third pair of piercings is done actually the day after I did the upper earlobes. So yeah, it was kind of stupid to be honest, because if you know anything about piercings, like you're not supposed to pierce like so many piercings at the same time, especially not on both sides, because when you sleep, you're gonna put pressure on one of the sides. It's not gonna help it heal, so yeah. But again, I was bored, so I decided to do my cartilage as well. Would I do it again? No. I heard the tear and I'm traumatized, but now that's what it looks like. My cartilage, I watched more videos and then I decided to use ice. So I think that kind of helped, but then ice does make it like harder, which means you're gonna have to use more force when you pierce it. And I didn't use a sewing needle, so you know, like obviously it hurt quite a bit and it bled quite a bit too. So, oh wait, I forgot to talk about the pain level. So, I would say my pain tolerance is pretty high. The pain level, I would say the upper earlobe is like a, say it's like a 6. This one was like an 8. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for piercings. In the future, I would love to get industrial piercing, the one where you have like a bar going through it. And I would also really like to get belly button pierced, maybe my nose, conch piercing. I don't really know, but I definitely want more piercings because I really like how they look. Now we're gonna get into tattoos. The first one I got is on my birthday. No, it's the week of my birthday. For like a whole month, I was already planning to do it, so it wasn't like on a whim type of thing. The first tattoo I got is on my ankle. I don't know how to show it. I think you can see it. So I actually have a pair of them. Let me try to show you. Oh my god. I think you see them, right? I got a pair of angel wings. It took me a while to decide on what to do. At the time, I haven't left my abusive household yet, so I was scared that like my mom would just like get really, really mad. So I ended up getting really small ones. I got them because I was having a really rough time. That's when my mental health was at its worst. A few months before I got the tattoo, I got diagnosed with some mental health issues. And then from there, I just like had mental breakdowns all the time. And it got to the point where something sort of triggered me, and then like my suicidal thoughts came back, and like I had a whole plan and everything. So it was really like um so it was a really scary thing to have to go through, and it was really, really tough. I still had like a little bit of hope even when I was suicidal. So I remember like writing down things that I would do if I like continued to live, which I'm glad I'm here now. And one of the things I wrote down is I would get tattoos. Tattoos like therapy for me, just how like retail therapy can be helpful for other people. But tattoo really helped me because prior to that I started self-harming, and so getting a tattoo stopped me from self-harming. At the time I felt like everything was in my head, it was invisible to everyone else, so I wanted something that was physical, that's on my body and would be part of me and symbolizes how I felt. And for me, the angel wings, it's a reminder that I always have freedom even when I don't feel like I do. I felt really stuck in a lot of situations. I felt stuck in school. I felt stuck at home. I felt stuck obviously also in my thoughts. The biggest thing is like I sort of did do it as a rebellion against my mom, because I think I subconsciously already knew that something was wrong with my house situation, but I couldn't pinpoint it, and I didn't know it was abuse yet at the time. but I did think it was pretty toxic, and so I wanted to finally do something for myself. I just got it, and my friend Tracy was there. Hi, Tracy. It was such a good experience. So from that day, I already knew I was gonna get a lot more tattoos. The first tattoo looks pretty simple, but it means a lot to me. Yeah. And then from that tattoo, I basically decided that I want to roughly be symmetrical. My biggest tattoo inspiration, or just inspiration in general, is Microsoft on Instagram and YouTube. She has a bunch of tattoos, and her whole body, like, is symmetrical, like the left side and right side of her body is symmetrical. She explained how it makes her feel more balanced. I always don't feel really balanced, so it's nice to be able to sort of add something onto your body that makes you feel balanced or makes you look balanced. I decided that I want to be symmetrical in terms of the size, placement, style. Like the symbol or design might not be exactly the same, but it's like roughly symmetrical. It'll make more sense when I show you my second tattoo, which is on my ribs and my waist. And it looks like this. It's an abstract star pattern. Got this, I think, back in March. It was actually a few days before the lockdown, like before all the stores had to shut down, so I got really lucky that I was able to do it. Got these at a time when I was also like pretty vulnerable, but I was starting to recover and heal when I have realized that my mom is a narcissist, and I realized that how she treats me is considered emotional and verbal abuse. So I got this to remind myself to be not feel pressured to be anyone else but myself, because back in the house I felt like I had to not show who I was to be accepted, and even then I would still feel very small. This reminds me to be strong and to not be afraid to show my true colors. I'm happy to say I am doing my own thing. I have left the house. That's what the tattoo means. I got it specifically on my waist because I used to be super insecure about my waist. I mean, I still am, because I'm basically shaped like a box. So I thought that would be cute if I have two pieces of art on my waist, and when I feel like people are looking at my waist, I would just assume that like they're looking at my tattoo. They're appreciating the art, and it really did make me feel more confident. In terms of the pain level, I would say it's like a 6. When it was on the ribs, it definitely hurt more, but because the type of tattoo I got, there's no shading or anything, it's all dots. So that's why it didn't really hurt that bad. But normally on ribs it would hurt quite a bit. I get quite a lot of compliments on my waist tattoo because I think they're pretty different from what people are used to seeing. It's not very like traditional, it's very much abstract. Third set of tattoos is actually the one I showed in the intro, which is a bunch of these star tattoos. For example, here, there's like here. Again, my name is Star, so I love like anything related to like the universe, galaxy type thing. I got these basically as timestamps. This was after I ran away from home. They don't mean like a whole lot. It's more so like I got the courage to get these tattoos all over my arms. Obviously wouldn't be something that I was able to do when I was back home. It kind of represents how in the summer I got more confidence to start like finding my own fashion style and actually having a personality. And like when I was back home, like I literally was so robot, blah blah blah. I really like them. And if you didn't realize, actually, as you can see, like all of them are around the moles that I have. I have quite a few of them, and again, I used to be pretty insecure about my moles because I have so many, and so I decided to get stars surrounding my moles, and I really like them. Um, yeah. So the last tattoo, I just recently got it, so I haven't even talked about it much or really revealed it officially, but it's this flower tattoo that I have. Whoops. As you can see, this one is way more detailed than the ones I have. Right here, there's a skeleton or a skull, I mean. And then another skull on the side over here. These ones are Hackin' Lilies. I think that's how you say it. There used to actually be a star over here, like you can still see it actually. And that's because like I really wanted this tattoo over here. So yeah, we decided to just cover it, and now you can't even see it. And I actually really like how it's like subtle and there's kind of a lot of depth in my tattoo. It's in the process of peeling, which is totally normal because I literally just got it like a week ago. But the pain tolerance, I would say, is also like a 5. Honestly, it like didn't hurt that much. It only hurt when she started doing the shading, so the darker parts kind of hurt. And it kind of hurt like over here. In general, like the camellias represent youth and also like passion. So I guess you could say it sort of reminds me to like do my own thing. That's why now I'm like pursuing YouTube and Instagram and like posting about fashion and mental health. The pigs, I just think are really cute animals. I love that from far you kind of just think it's like 2 flowers, that's it. It's still cute, but then like look closer, you'll see these 2 pigs in the petals. So I think I kind of just got the skulls for the aesthetic, but now I guess it represents a people that I left that I don't really like talk to anymore. So like my mom and my sister, and that's not to really wish bad on them, but it's just, yeah, to me it's kind of funny, to be honest, because it's like now they're always gonna be on my body. They can mean a lot of things too. They could also mean like my past self, like how I've like grown so much. And I think that's also what the whole imagery is basically. I've grown so much, I've blossomed as a person. It's super duper cute. Yeah, I love that this piece is super visible. It's my biggest tattoo yet. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that one. I love my piercings and tattoos. I think they're super duper cute. And in terms of the pain level, you know, to each their own. Everyone's gonna have a different pain tolerance. So, you know, just take mine as like a reference if you want to. I'll link the tattoo artist down in the description. Again, thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. I really like the pieces. They're super cute. Use my code Estrello10 for 10% off any order. That's all for my tattoo and piercing tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.